Hey, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Case openings? Wait.
A ton of money from
is that
hold on, it's my closing
they
thought.
actually everyone's saying they ran out of 3 because they feel it's profitable.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Catalyst Effect Podcast, episode 77. What is up, boys?
Really?
Good.
77?
Yeah,
Doctor's
77.
numbers for your ass.
Hey, let's go.
Oh,
I
let's
knew-
go. I don't know what that means, but let's fucking go.
77 is Luka Doncic's number.
Oh,
Who's
gotcha.
Otto's favorite basketball player right
He's
now?
in the Lakers now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Best team in the NBA for sure. No one's better than us.
He completely changed his
Yeah,
his
it's
whole
funny.
fan
When I
base.
met him, he was a fucking Spurs fan only. He's
Yeah,
Spurs
man.
and then Dallas. And then, Dallas decided to be on some fuck shit. And now, homie.
There's a lot of Mavericks in those hats that we saw back in those days, but
No, I don't have any Maverick gear at all. I was never a Mavs fan. I was always a Kyrie and Luka fan. But
Fair enough. You did always
you know,
say that.
yeah.
it's after a breakup, you just go to the gym and you work out, and Luka's inspired a whole nation of people. So I would say that Luka, in terms of like his stardom or fame right now, if people don't say he's not the face of the league, but I've seen him doing like a tour, New York, Chicago, whatever, going back to LA to sign his extension. I'm just like, yeah, I think he kind of is the face of the league. I mean, he did break the internet whenever he was traded. So,
I mean, who would argue that is the face of the league if not him?
SGA maybe, or
Nah.
maybe Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know. Tyrese Halliburton be aura farming like
Get out of
crazy.
here. I feel like Giannis could have been the face of the league,
He could have.
and they kind of fumbled that because he wouldn't leave Milwaukee.
Yeah, he should have left there. And dude, them getting
That's,
bounced out of the first round is kind of crazy.
That's a random team to be in.
Yeah, it's super cold over there. Like it's a smaller market, like this dude's from Greece. It's not a big market for to get like a star,
Wait, he's from Greece?
Yeah, Giannis is from Greece.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he has like a family of brothers.
Bro.
I feel like that's like the first Greek NBA player that I've ever heard of, at least. I don't know.
It's the first one that's like super
relevant.
talented.
Yeah. Crazy.
For sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I heard this kid Face Lacy's doing like a tour with James Harden in like China and stuff. They're doing like a week-long tour.
This has been the most odd off season.
It's a fat motherfucking toy.
Yeah, they're indulging for sure. But this entire summer, this off season for like, not to make this podcast about the NBA, but like a lot of streamers have been collabing with NBA players. Like Stephon Castle was at the FaZe house. The AMP crew is using Tony Parker's house for the summer. Like there's a lot of like NBA like Kyrie Irving was there the other day. It's really weird to see like this celebrity / athlete world kind of collide and clash with like the streamer world, and it's just like everything is like connected. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think it's because it's becoming more a norm in the other side, right? In the sports world, like a lot of athletes are like streaming for fun, or like they just want to give it a go, like So I think that started with like rappers,
Yeah, shout out Snoop
like
Dogg, bro. He started doing that shit.
Yeah, for
Before
real though. Snoop is an OG streamer. I'm not gonna lie. That is true. That is
Have
true.
y'all-
That motherfucker.
Have y'all seen the clip where he's like trying to like fix
When
his
he
stream?
rages. Oh,
No, well, it for like an hour or 2 hours, whatever, it started like looping the audio because like he was watching his own stream, so it was stuck like that for a while until he
dude,
figured
he
it
has
out.
so many good moments on stream. Like he like rages so hard, he'll start like fucking calling for random people on the stream, but nobody's like coming. He's like, yo, gotta come fix this motherfucking shit, man. Like nobody's like coming to help him and shit.
Yeah, another artist that I've seen in the past stream too is T-Pain. Like T-Pain, He collaborated with some
T-Pain is
people
like,
too.
yeah, T-Pain's like a big streamer though. Like he has like a whole fucking thing going on.
Yeah, T-Pain. You know who else was good before he got locked up? Tory Lanez, bro. He had that whole shit going down with like the live
He was
stream.
like hopping between he was doing like a lot of collabs with like Adin Ross and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was like doing those things. Like he was in the era of like when rappers were hopping around streams, you get me, and just like collabing and being in the room with them and shit, like dropping freestyles and shit.
Yeah, like early COVID, he did. He had a daily live stream where he was doing like radio shit. And he was just like finding like new talent, stuff like that. It was a lot of cool shit.
The best rapper that I've seen streamer wise was whenever, or like the clip from a rapper was when Soulja Boy was on stream and they were complaining about his music being too loud, and he was like, "Turn your speakers down, dog," and he like lights like a blunt or something, and then he just blasts music and like you can't hear anything. It's just vibration at that point. So dumb.
That's just
You're
funny,
first to do everything, bro. Don't forget it.
Soulja
Soulja Boy even dropped a handheld before Pudgy's.
The Soulja Boy console, the Soulja Boy Game Boy.
He's done everything, bro. Just like the Beatles, you know. He's like the fucking. He's been a part of everything. He's like, yo, Drake stole my lyrics. Like,
bro,
he
when
stole
Ray
my beat.
Shremmerd made that song called Black People, they were really talking about Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Have I told you guys the story of me going to a Soulja Boy concert randomly?
You went to a Soulja
that
Boy?
is random, bro. You see Soulja Boy at Universal's. Like, what are you doing going to a concert?
So in our city, we have this thing called South by Southwest, and they have like bands that pull up, and a lot of people pull up for different reasons. They have investors come in. There's tech, there's music, all sorts of stuff. This is the last day of South by, like literally the last day, and I'm walking by a bar with a friend, and this person said, "Hey, come through, Soulja Boy, free show," and I'm like, "What, Soulja Boy?" And mind you, like this was like probably 8 years ago. And even back then, he wasn't relevant, right? So it was kind of like, oh shit, like I forgot about Soulja Boy because that was like high school.
Soulja Boy said that. Oh.
So we go into this party, and it's like a super small hole in the wall, and then Soulja Boy's there. After a while, he's performing, and like we buy a drink, and then like he's playing all the songs or whatever. It's the weirdest show I've ever been to, by the way. Soulja Boy did some weird shit. I'm not gonna say what. It's a family-friendly show. But
he's not a family-friendly show.
Bro, he was like grinding on poles and shit. Anyways, he wanted to go. I know. So he went to the back. He was like, "We're gonna pop some bottles," and I was like, "Oh shit! I've never been at a show where they pop champagne bottles. That's new. That should be cool." Nigga brought out a water bottle and just shook it at the crowd. And then after he was done, on Instagram, he had all like the fan of cash. Like a fan of cash. And he was like, "Thanks, Austin. I love y'all." And I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Wow. And I was like, it must have been alcohol sales because I didn't pay money to get in. So they must take a percentage from the alcohol sales.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's fucking super random. Had no idea he was there.
That's random as fuck, to be honest. See, the way that you said it, you made it sound like you went to a Soulja Boy concert. Like,
right. I thought you were going to just his concert.
I was like,
I mean, technically I did.
Went to a fucking Soulja Boy concert.
Technically I did.
If I had a gun to my head and they were like, "How do I went to a Soulja Boy concert? Yes or no?" And I had to agree, I'd be like, "Nah." Technically, I'd still be alive because you went to South by Southwest.
Well, I mean, those kind of things. It's like there's pop-up events everywhere. So like, if you just walk down the street, you might find like Shaquille O'Neal investing in something, right? Like it's super fucking random. Like Shaq would go during like South by. Shaq would go to this thing called the Love Goat. It's a bar on campus, like UT campus, like University of Texas, where college students go. He would go there, drink, and then go downtown and then invest. That's all he would do during South by. I never ran into him, but I have back in the day. I had friends. They ran into him. And they told me that. And so I was like, oh shit, that's why they come here. They're coming here to invest. They're not coming here to like have a good time. They're coming here to make money. Because Shaq has like tons of businesses. So
he has so many, dude.
Yeah, that's where he bought Papa John's.
Dude, he has so many.
They needed a
franchises.
buyer.
I think he has like 500 Papa John's or something like that, and that's just Papa John's alone. He has like Cadillac dealerships. He has like I don't even know how many like freaking car washes.
Yeah.
Like
Bro, the
gyms.
Shakaroni.
Dude has
The
like everything.
shakaroni.
The Shakaroni, yeah.
Shout out that.
Papa John's. Dude has his own scholarship for like it's called the Shaq Scholar, and it's like
Isn't he also like legally a police officer or something like that?
yeah, or I mean yeah, kind of.
Like
kind of.
I think he did some kind of like
Yeah, in
test to become
Florida.
It's like what the hell? Like
The
Yeah,
sheriff.
dude's like he has like 4 degrees and stuff. He loves to say that. It's like I have a PhD, a bachelor's, a master, and street.
and
It's like,
street.
it's like what?
Wow.
Bro has a lot
Yeah.
of hobbies.
He's also a rapper.
A lot of bro. He has
An
a fucking
actor.
house here in Orlando. Well, he used to have it. I think he sold it. It's in Windermere, which is like this rich neighborhood.
Oh,
with
the
all
one that was the one
fucking-
that was on MTV Cribs.
Yeah, dude. But that it was that house after like, but obviously he remodeled it after. So like when that came out, he had just bought the house, right? So like it looked like really like what's this the style I'm looking for? Like contemporary, I guess.
Yep.
And then he like modernized it like after as a year went by, bro. That dude had like a fucking it was like a 10-acre lot, bro. It was like 4
Really?
blocks or like 5 blocks or some shit like that, like
Sheesh.
in total.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, but what do you do with a house that big? Like,
I
if
don't
you're
know,
not
man.
planning to have like all your family and like
Diddy
homies over
party.
all the time, like, bro, I would hate to live in a big ass house like that.
That's what they probably did. Diddy parties.
Most, I mean, I don't know.
Bro, when you have a like what was it, Magic Eden House, like a villa like that, you either renting it out or you're doing
Dude, but
some
like,
shady
that's
shit.
like, see, like that's
That house is
doable.
tiny
That's
compared to
that
Shaq's
house is doable. Imagine that house fits like 5 times in Shaq's house.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a big
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like,
He is 7 foot and fat, so
bro, have
He's
you ever
rather
saw the
large.
MTV Crib, like the fucking custom made bed that he had? It was like a fucking
Yeah,
it was like 12 feet or some shit like that,
Room.
like 12 feet bed or something. It
Yeah,
was like
I
a
remember
huge
that
bed.
shit.
Like,
Kevin Durant talks about like the struggles of playing as like a 7-footer because like when you travel so much, like no bed fits you. I'm like, I never thought about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, Shaq's a big man, and have you guys seen that video where he's trying to sneak around, and like the first person he passes by, he's like, "What's up, Shaq?" He's like, "How you know it's me?"
bro, as soon as he opens his mouth, it's like impossible to not know
It's like, bro, you have a very distinct look, and you're tall. What do you mean? You're 7 foot. It's not normal.
No.
People think that that's normal, but it's not.
Oh, fuck that.
I wonder what it would be like to be 7 feet tall.
I wonder what it'd be like to be 6 feet tall.
I'm in the middle
will
of
say,
the
bro.
Mizzy V2 upgrade. For the Mizzy V3, I'm gonna ask him for 7 foot status.
So
yeah,
the next meet here about is gonna be legs.
Yeah, exactly. Then we need to wait. We need to wait 25 more years to get like the full like concept, which is like both frames put together, and then we see like all of Mizzy.
Mizzy's gonna buy like an NFT watch and put it on his VTuber, and it's just gonna be the watch. Yeah, what's up, guys?
Gonna look like Magic Johnson from Proud Family. I forget his actual name. Wizard Kelly.
Wizard Kelly.
You guys ever see Proud Family?
Nah.
No.
They basically made a character that was inspired by Magic Johnson on that show.
Oh, really?
And his name's Wizard Kelly, and all you see is his fucking legs. Like you never see his face because that's how tall he is to the rest of the kids. It's just funny as fuck.
Was Magic Johnson that tall?
I mean, yeah, he's like 6'10". He was like a 6'9", 6'10" point guard.
Oh.
He's pretty tall for a point
And the
guard.
average height for his position at that time was like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Shaq was actually in animation too. I just remembered he was in fucking Static Shock.
Bro, he was. Yeah.
Random episode that I was watching. I'm like, Shaq? The fuck?
Bro, the best
Static
thing
Shock
Shaq
was
did,
fucking epic.
the best
before
thing that
its time.
Shaq did was that fucking Genie movie that he did back in the 90s.
Oh, Shazam? Or Kazam.
Kazam, yeah.
Yeah.
Shazam is that movie that people try to make real, and it's like apparently not real or whatever. It was with the actor Sinbad.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Yo, Sinbad did this movie," and apparently he never did it or something.
It's also a DC thing. Shazam!
Oh yeah, Shazam! That's like,
Yeah,
dude,
the
I
fucking
hate
Rock.
Shazam as a superhero, bro.
Oh, that's right. Shazam is the other dude, not the
No,
Rock.
Shazam is the kid that turns into an adult. Fucking the one you're talking about is Black Adam.
Yep.
Yeah. He's not even black.
He's golden.
He's tanned.
He's Pacific
Big
Islander.
Island boy.
Say Island Boy.
Yeah.
That's
You seen
fucking wild.
the Snoop Dogg and the Kevin Hart thing when they're talking about them?
And
then Kevin Hart is like, "Yo, Snoop, I'm gonna be all right. You know why?" And then Snoop is like, "Why?" Because I'm an island boy. And Snoop Dogg starts dying, dude. He's just like, "What the heck, bro?"
Damn.
Oh man. Yo, so what you guys have been into this week? Like, have you guys been playing anything new? I've been playing
Spider-Man.
You're playing Spider-Man?
Marvel's Spider-Man 2. My friend Johnny told me I was super late. I don't care. It came out on PC recently, and I bought it because it was on sale. Or not recently. It came out
Isn't
like
that game
a few
super
months
old?
ago. No, it came out 2024. The first one came out on PS4, but
Bro,
the second one came out in 2024.
I think the last time I played like a Spider-Man series game was like in the Xbox One. Fucking
Same. I think last one I played
Xbox.
was the one on
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Or no, wait, I think it was PlayStation, right? Like they don't do
Yeah.
Xbox. Yeah.
Well, you're talking about the movie game or the what are you talking about?
Dude, the franchise has been like always been around, like the one that you like play in the city. That's the one I
Yeah.
remember. Like you play in
Spider-Man
the city
2.
as like
Right?
I think so. Like
The one
I
where you
don't
can like swing
remember.
around?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a open world type of thing. Picture
Yeah,
GTA,
yeah.
but with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like
no, it's Spider-Man
similar
2.
to like Arkham City, like Batman type of
Yeah,
stuff.
so they made Spider-Man 2 back in the day, and they perfected like the web slinging, and then the new games are inspired by that game. So like they made Marvel's Spider-Man. It was made by a different studio. This was made for PS4, and then the second game came out last year, I think, I think it came out last year. But yeah, I just picked it up on PC. I've been playing that like crazy. It's basically like playing a movie, and there's so many Easter eggs. Like,
is that the one that has the Venom, and you can fly around the city with Venom? Like you can fly around it, like that shit. Because I saw a clip of it, and that should look dope, bro. I was like,
if you can, I haven't done it yet. Your spoilers.
Blame YouTube, bro. Now
Spoilers. Yeah, man. I mean, at this point, it's on the internet.
Yeah, I'm not that far yet, but I'm like 18% done with the game. But it's a lot of fun, and like they include so many different suits, like all these different suits from different Spider-Man universes or whatever, and you can play as both Miles and Peter, so that's pretty cool to see like the two storylines, how they kind of
Miles
coexist.
Morales.
But yeah, and also you can like it's scaled. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 New York, but it's pretty close. Like with the scaling they did, so like you can actually go around New York and like look at like stuff that's in New York. So it's pretty cool to like sightsee.
It's like a travel vlog at the same time.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you have like a camera and you can take pictures of whatever you want. But there's also like places that you're supposed to take pictures of it and give you like experience. So, but yeah,
nice.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Wonder if they can see my favorite pizza place.
Yeah, man. This week I've been cooking with the homies, working on some of the stuff with the Catalyst. I don't know what to call it, the labs team, the vibe coding team,
the product team.
Yeah, there we go. But it's like more specified than like product.
It's whole product, man. All right. Listen, we're not ready to disclose anything, so product is what you get.
Yeah, so that's been cool, and then playing Supervive when I have time.
Supervive, dude. I've been enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie.
Who do you use?
Me?
Either.
I main Shrike.
Mainly been running Eva, and then I'll occasionally run Brawl, and my main is Eva. My second is Celeste, and then I've been alternating between Brawl and Shiv.
Is Shiv nerfed?
Nah, Shiv's still the best character in the game.
Yeah,
she still feels pretty good. Yeah, I enjoy playing with her, but I like Shrike better for my playstyle. But yeah, Eva's like, I would say Eva's definitely a must in like a squad.
What's the dude with the sword? Brawl.
Brawl.
Yeah, I never could understand how to use him. I was always confused.
For him, it's all about combos.
Yeah.
You just got to set up the combos right, and it's like there's 3 different things you can do with the right mouse button, 2 different things you can do with the left mouse button. It's a high skill cap, and you got to spend a lot of time with him.
So
but
I
like
also,
once you get cracked at it,
Mhm.
fucking nuts.
I also saw these like former pro players like Yonkos playing on Twitch, and the dude that was explaining everything on how to play, like what he did was he grabbed with Kingpin, and then he'd like warp through a wall, and he would still pull them through the wall, and you could also reach to the wall too. So I was just like, this character is kind of busted.
Yeah, Kingpin's fucking annoying with that type of shit.
I feel like Kingpin should be way slower than he is for like a character his size and like type of abilities and stuff. Dude moves around pretty quickly.
Like a really good Kingpin in the Abyss, which is like for the viewers that haven't played Supervive, Abyss is when you're basically in the air. There's no land underneath you. It's the air zone only. I used to think that Kingpins would suck in Abyss, and bro, like some of the best players run Kingpin in Abyss, and the shit that they can pull off up there is insane. It's like you expect a fucking fat ass like Kingpin to suck in the air. He's like a blimp. He just doesn't go down.
The most satisfying thing about the game is whenever people are floating and you just shoot them out of the air and just drop.
Bro,
yeah,
so
because what
good.
happens is that you get a stun if they
Yeah.
shoot you in the air. Like if they shoot you in the air and take off your shield, like you get stunned. So then that automatically takes off your glider and it makes you fall to your death.
Yep.
It's the most annoying shit ever. Like, you know who I found out is like a horrible like counter. Well, not horrible. It's horrible for Strike players, but a good counter for Strike is Felix, bro. The fucking little squirrel with the fire. That dude fucking.
Oh
They're
yeah.
insane.
Bro, they would take you out like that if you're playing against them with a Strike.
For sure.
Once they close the gap, it's fucking. They're brutal.
Well, I mean that they're perfect for that because they have that like ability that
Yeah,
like,
the
sends
ult,
them flying forward. Yep.
the movement speed with their ult is fucking cracked.
Yep.
I was playing with someone earlier, and they were like this random that I found in lobbies, and they mean Felix, and that dude was just like going everywhere with that fucking ult.
Yep.
He was carrying me on Brawl because I'm still learning Brawl, and I'm not, full transparent. I kind of suck still because it takes a lot of time to learn Brawl. At least for me, it will. And yeah, that guy was going off.
I seen a lot of people like play with Phoenix, Eva, that little blue character that has like the 2 little ears. He's like a medic.
Zeph.
Is it Zeph? No, Zeph is the green guy. No, I'm talking about Bebo.
Oh, Bebo.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people are playing with him in the lobbies. And then Ghost. A lot of people play with Ghost too.
Yeah, Ghost is pretty solid.
Yeah,
he's fun. I love his sniper ability.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. The single shot.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. I like his blink ability, like how he's quick to move with.
Yeah, he has the best movement in the game by far.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say him and Shift probably.
Yeah.
Shit, man. No, but I've been having a ton of fun inside Supervive, man. It's been fun. It took me a while to get used to it, like the map and like the concept of the game, like what is the purpose of it, But after a couple matches, it felt good.
I hope they do survive. Like, I'm really tired of seeing games like come out and just run out of players like within a couple months. So
I think they have a good chance because they're like in a MOBA category. You get me? So it's like,
yeah,
there's really not a lot of MOBAs out there that like capture people in like such a what's it called? What's that called? Addicting game loop. You get me? Like,
yeah,
such a sticky game loop that you kind of want to just jump back into it. Especially when you lose, bro. And like, I kind of fucking hate how when you get second, they give you that vibing like award or whatever. You know, they're like vibing or whatever. I'm like, bro, like get
Runner
that
up.
shit off my screen, bro.
I feel
Yeah.
disrespected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right now there's 9,000 players playing it, so or 9,400 players playing it, so looks good. I hope that will continue to be the case. But another game that I remember people were super fun, I almost said fudding, really like not liking it after a while was Battle Right, which is similar to this game. So that's the only concern I have. But um, I think at the end of the day, what it comes to is like content. As long as you're providing content, I think you'll be okay. Look at Farlight 84, or I think it's
Yeah, man.
85 now. So
Well,
yeah,
I think it's still 84, but yeah, that update that's coming up
That's who we did there.
it's definitely looking super nice.
Hopefully, it doesn't 86.
No, yeah, but I agree with you, man. I mean, I think games can learn from like the Marvel Rival approach of just like overwhelming players with like skins and like limited events and stuff like that. You get me?
yeah,
And I
like
think
like
that's like especially for a game like Supervive, they kind of nailed like the having a unique design to their like skins and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
it's
did.
it's important to have progression, but like content will also make people do things. Like I know a lot of people don't like the Call of Duty skins that came out, but a lot of 9 to 5 normies did. So like all the boss babes, oh I can be Nicki Minaj, hell yeah, Oh, all the soccer fans, oh I can be Messi or fucking Neymar, and it's like, all right, well the reason why I'm concerned is because now Battle Right has 75 people playing it, and the 24-hour peak is 90, and they had a 44,000 player peak. So I kind of use Steam charts to like kind of gauge to see what these people think of the game. And it's like if there's no one playing the game, then nobody thinks of it, period. So
Yeah.
I want to
What I
see
will
that.
say about Supervive is that it's done a pretty good job of like building a community of like early content creators and stuff that are actually blowing up in tandem with the game.
Mhm.
Like there's Lemur who, I don't know if he made content like that before Supervive, but he's kind of blown up with the game. There's King Nidhogg who might not have like he already had an audience going into it from League,
Mhm.
but like he's definitely blown up a little more through Supervive, I would say. Like he's built a name for himself there because he's a really good player. I don't know what Battle Ride's experience was like, but those are two out of like a few other people that have like I would say transcended through the alpha to beta experience and become more prominent content creators that can now go play League and get viewership or like
Mhm.
there's a cult fandom for them now.
Yeah.
So like they have that going for them in the Supervive community. I don't know if it'll be enough, but it's definitely like a good start.
This gameplay we're watching, it reminded me of the first time I watched the devs play it. I guess maybe in their secret play test,
Yeah.
because they were on a train and they were like I think it was like some tournament or something. It was something competitive. And these people were trying to like fight somebody on train tracks. And then one side of the fight, there was like ground to like go away from the train track. The other side, they were just stuck, like suspended in the air. And so the train just kills them. And so that was like a moment where it's like welcome to Supervive. Like when you get hit in the NFL, it's like welcome to the
Yep.
NFL.
Yeah.
It's like welcome to Supervive.
Yeah, I feel like the first time you get dunked, that's when you get welcome to Supervive for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that should happen to me with Kingpin. It was the one that did it on me. I was no, it wasn't Kingpin. It was Wukong actually. Dude was like standing on one of those floating rocks, and I was like,
Yo,
the storm was like chasing me out. You get me? And I didn't have any other choice than to push him. And he was like waiting on his staff, like how he has that skill where you
yeah, the
like
right mouse
climb,
button. Yep.
yeah, and then you like drop on them, and then he like just waited for the perfect moment and like literally dropped the stick. Like I was like, fuck, dude. What an
That's
asshole, bro. I
fucked
was like,
up.
damn.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, but you know
The-
what? The community in Supervise is actually pretty cool. Today I was playing, dude, and we were just like playing, and then it got to a point where it was like I was out by myself, and like both of my teammates were dead, and I was rushing like a respawn tower, right? Like a healing spot, And when I got there was 2 other teams that were in the same situation where it was just one player from their squad alive. And bro, we all got in the tower at the same time and we just started emoting towards each other. And like we kind of formed like a truce of not killing each other just for the purpose of bringing back our full squad again. And then everybody brought their squad and like kind of like walked away from each other.
So yeah, we're gonna pretend this never happened.
Like, listen, this never happened. Let's reset. Like, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of silly moments that I've seen too, like when people are streaming this game. I do think there's a lot of like in-game meta things. Like there's like shops that you can like navigate to, and there's like places to recharge your shields or whatever, places to recoup back to a base or whatever. So there's a bit of strategy on top of the randomness, and I kind of like that that's set up that way, because a lot of the games in this genre that are not top over top or whatever, they have similar, like in Call of Duty, you have like a thing you can run to and like buy a bunch of shit, right? In Apex, you have that as well. But I think the way it's done here is just different, and it works in a MOBA sense. And I think it works better than how it works in like FPS games. So I do think there's like a meta that there's definitely people are going to explore. And that's why I think the numbers will continue to be consistent. Because I think the gameplay is like balanced enough where it's like, it's kind of like League. Like you might get shit on, but like the entire process of the game was fun enough that you'll try again. Because that's the whole thing with League, is like everything in the game gives you like some dopamine that you want to try again, even if you get shit on.
Yeah. No, and I would say this game, like the PvE that it has, like kind of like carries it as well, you know, because you're never bored inside the lobby as you're waiting to find people or whatever, because there's always something that you can do to kind of give you more power-ups, give you more passives, like kind of like give you better shield. You know what I mean? So you're like setting yourself up better to like have a better chance at winning the game regardless. But there's just always constantly stuff to do. So it's not like you're around trying to find people or whatever. So even if they had like a small player base, I don't think the game will feel boring because of that, you know?
Yeah, so, and I mean, it's a trio squad game, so like,
yeah,
you just need like a certain number of people to play it anyways. So you don't have to have like hundreds of thousands of players. You just need like whatever that needs to fill a lobby.
Yeah, 5,000 active players, you know, you're good to go with this type of game. I don't know if they would be able to sustain it, but
I would honestly prefer for them to like put the PvE into the arena side as well, like the TDM type of thing that they have, or like not a TDM, but like the deathmatch type of thing, like free for all type of thing they have.
Yeah,
because I feel like this game should always have that incorporated into it, like the PvE side of it.
The one complaint that I heard, not complaint, but just like something that the League player didn't grasp right away, was like items. I don't know if you have enough time to look at items for what they do in this game, because as you can see on the screen right here, Clouds is looking at an item and then he got instantly attacked, and that's kind of the experience. So you have to like learn on the fly. So some players might be turned off by that, but I think that's just like, you got to play the game to like understand it.
Well, I think it takes a little bit of exploring. Yeah, you can look at the forge to look at your passives. You can like buy in forge, you know. So it takes a little bit of exploring for you to like know what everything does.
And I think I don't think that's a bad thing, by the way. I think like there has to be some sort of meta for like there to be like a scene, because I think the goal here isn't casual. It's like somewhat competitive, somewhat casual. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah. No, it's definitely very competitive, I would say. Like even when you're playing Breach casual, it's like people are like playing pretty sweaty.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I ran into a team with Celeste. What was it? Celeste, the robot guy, like the big dude, and I think it was like a Phoenix, and they were just like, they were using the shield that the robot guy pulls out to like push him, because you can like shoot through that. And then Celeste would just like beam people, and then Phoenix would do that overdrive thing with the fire and like just burn everyone. It was pretty crazy.
Another thing that I saw this dude do with Kingpin is they were seeing like basically like the equivalent to a Baron in League of Legends. They were beating up the PvE event, and then what they did was they pulled the actual thing they were fighting aside when the health bar was lower, and then they killed it real fast, and then they killed the team. And I was like, I didn't even think you could, like, I didn't think of that, like, oh, let's use Kingpin to take the objective away, buff ourselves, and then kill the people that we would have fought if they would have killed it. I'm just like, okay. It's like people are just getting creative with like how they're playing the game. So it's beautiful to see. It really is.
I agree, man. I agree. But I'm excited, dude, because there's a lot of games that are coming out for the summer. Like as the summer's ending towards the fall, like a lot of updates coming out. Like obviously, Farlight 84 is dropping a massive, massive update that we're all waiting for in August 7. It's finally launching globally. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, I'm super hyped for like the revamp of that game. Kind of, they did like a full FPS revamp to it, and it honestly, the game
Looks
just
like Apex.
looks, yeah, it literally looks like Apex, but it also like I feel like they did like a graphics update because the game just looks completely different.
I think they changed engines or something. They
Yeah,
definitely
like they
upgraded
definitely
it.
had to upgrade the engine or something because the game just looks like very different than the third person version we were playing a little bit ago.
You know, back in 2020, we had like this huge lull of like games. We didn't have any new games or whatever because of COVID. Now I feel like there's too many games to play. Like I'm seeing Donkey Kong Bonanza and shit. I'm like, I kind of want to switch too now. But yeah, this shit looks just like Apex, bro. I
It
just
literally
got
does.
done playing Apex. It looks just like it.
It literally does.
Like the sliding and yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
It's gonna be-
FPS now.
Yeah, it's completely FPS. No more third person.
Is that optional or is that like a new mode?
No, it's like that's the way it is.
Oh,
I'm
so
not sure.
you
I'm not
can't
sure if
play
they
third.
I'm not sure if they left the third FPS. I mean the third person view like open as a
Yeah.
playlist or not, or like it's an option. But like if you're playing this update, that's the way. There's no option to switch.
Yeah, this is like literally looks like even the map design looks like Apex.
I just feel like the movement is more smooth and it's a faster pace than the third person. I feel like the third person we were playing. I don't know if you guys ever played like Farley again after the updates it did and stuff from when we used to play with the jetpacks and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I played it. It felt really slow.
it feels super clunky, right? Like
Yep.
it's not even that it feels slow, it feels super clunky, like things getting kind of like stuck or like sticky, you know, like
It
I
felt like a
don't know.
mobile game.
Yeah, it felt like exactly that's a good way to put it. It felt like a very much like a mobile game on PC.
Yeah.
But this looks really, really fucking well done.
I wonder
To,
what
to
made
be
them.
fair,
I wonder what made them want to switch. Like,
well, to be fair, I think
they've
it was a
changed
mobile game.
identities like 3 times.
Well, because they were a mobile game to begin with, then they ported it to PC. And a lot of the settings, if you look at it, it looks like if you were to play like an Android emulator or whatever. So they just ported it.
To be honest, I think it's super smart. We got to understand this game has been around for what, like 3+ years now. So they got to stay around somehow, right? And they've been staying around. So
yeah,
hey, like if you got to pivot, man, if that's their way of pivoting, to me it looks way better. So that makes me enjoy the game more. So I'm excited to try it.
they
Yeah,
just went from cartoon to realism.
What I meant by that is more or less like what the decision making process around that is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man, I don't know.
haven't really seen any other games change their identity 3 times, and it seemed to be working. You know?
Well, Farlight's in a very like unique situation in my opinion because this game is heavily like the community is heavily focused in China. So like I don't know, man. I have no idea how the community of gamers out there like work or like how their mentality works when it comes to like why they're asking, because it's not like we see a lot of North American people talking about Farlight, right? Like or like even like
we're
Canadian, yeah, nobody like really is talking about
Also, Yin.
Farlight. But I also don't know if in Asia this game is like a huge talk. You get me? Like I don't know if this game is like if people are like, yo, are you like, you know, like have you seen the different like ways that Farlight has come or like looked throughout the years? You know, like I really don't know, man.
They got to
really
be careful. They got to be careful too, because as a Smash player, we know that like we have our certain ones that we like. So like, you know, for instance, we like Melee over this, right? But then some people like Ultimate over this, and some people are still on 64. I don't think that this game will get leaked and like people will start trying to make the third person game again and like do like a private server like WoW. But if it gets to that point, I don't know. I feel like I agree with you, Mizzy. I think this is a bad idea. Like everyone's gonna compare it to Apex and then they're gonna play it. And if it's not more fun than Apex, they're gonna go back to Apex. I don't see it.
It should be interesting. I'm not saying that I think it per se is a bad idea. I think it is risky though, you know?
Yeah, I think it's risky. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not like they were making a lot of noise with the product they had before, right?
No.
So like I don't know. I really don't know. I think to me it just makes the game look better and play better from what I'm seeing like in this gameplay from like Jin, you know. So like I'm all for that at least. I don't know because I played the other version and that I wouldn't go back. Like I
No,
wouldn't want to play it
I
every
thought
day.
the
You know.
first version was better than the version they have now.
Oh,
Like
then wait, the
before the
OG version?
update,
You mean
before
like yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
No,
I
that
thought
was
the
the
OG
best. Yeah,
version was better.
yeah.
Now we're gonna see. You know, I haven't played the new version yet. Gonna try it probably later today.
Yeah, and how many people feel that the OG version is better, just like you? And then they're like, okay, let's get that OG version back. Let's just roll back
Well,
the update.
I think the problem with the OG version is that it's catering to a pool of gamers that is no longer assistant. You get me? Like the OG version's mechanic was for like old school jetpack movement or boots on the ground movement type of
Yep.
stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, gamers don't want that anymore, bro. Gamers want the fast pace, like modes in VR. You know, like I don't know, they want like super like high dopamine effects by how colorful the maps are and all that type of stuff. You know, like so I don't know, it's different.
But that looked to me like they reduced color. That looks like they pulled back on the other game looked more colorful.
Oh, the OG version, yes.
Yeah.
That was the map. The map is different. Yeah. Like the OG map was more colorful. I would agree with you on that. Yeah. I don't know, man. The one thing I'm worried about this mode is like the abilities. Like I saw clips of like, you know, like a water dragon flying like towards people and shit. Like I don't know how that's gonna feel from a mechanics standpoint. You get me? Like I don't know how smooth that's gonna feel, or if it's gonna be like useless because it's not gonna be hitting shit, you know? So like I don't know. I'm excited to see how abilities work in this game mode and how smooth they are and like how effective they are. But that's the one thing I'm worried about.
Check mod chat real quick before we proceed. Just real quick.
But anyways, other stuff that's coming up too is Battlefield 6, man. That's making tremendous amount of hype.
I saw endless amounts of streamers pull up to some event, and it was, dude, I'm so happy with what I saw of the gameplay because I was a big Bad Company fan. I also fuck with Battlefield 3. So I fuck with both of them. But like the 2042 or whatever it was called, I played that a little bit,
man.
But it was just kind of a hot mess. And guess what? Everybody gravitated towards the rollback versions, right? Like they would come out with Vietnam or whatever.
Servers. Yeah.
And so to see the Battlefield 6, to see how it looks like real, like when I say real Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2, where it's like a somewhat contained map, but it's also as big as it needs to be. But in those contained areas, it's just constant boom, boom, chaos, whatever. People shooting snipers, tanks rolling around, everything fucking chaotic. The other game, it's like it's futuristic, but it's not futuristic. It's like 5 years in the future, right? It's not like 30 or 40 years in the future, but they made it feel like futuristic, and it's not the same feel. But what I saw on stream, Battlefield 6, looked like a traditional Battlefield game that I think, and I'm making this prediction, will take some players away from Call of Duty this coming gaming season.
They say that every time.
I would say this. It depends on how smooth that game comes out when it comes out. I feel honestly, if they roll it back like you're saying, how to though? Like if they go back to like Bad Company 2 type of like warfare, you get me? Because the problem with Battlefield is that they always shoot a little bit more than they can, you know, like shoot actually, you know, like they always like eat a little bit more than they can shoot. And it's like when the game drops, a bunch of bugs come out with it, bro. And unfortunately, they don't have the what's it called, the timeline that's big enough to fix them before Call of Duty drops. I think Call of Duty drops like in November, and Battlefield always drops in October. It's literally like a 2-month gap before like the next biggest title comes out and completely wipes you out. You get me? And I'm not talking about wipes you out from like a product, wipes out your like player base in a sense. You get me? And then the good thing about Battlefield is that they always open up the servers to let player do whatever the fuck they want to do. So you always get a player base that comes back to it after bugs have been fixed and all that stuff. And those are the players are like, you know, diehard fans. They want to create their own servers. They want to have their own experiences, all that type of stuff. You get me? But I don't know. I feel like Battlefield's always been a good game. And obviously EA and DICE, they have the money to back up a product that, you know, can come out with shit that doesn't work. But it does make a difference, man. If they do come out with a game that's like perfect and it's like ready to go and no bugs are there, I do see it. I agree with you. I do see it affecting Call of Duty in a big way this year.
Dude, there were hella bugs in 2042.
So many, bro. So many. The biggest thing that they had in that game when the trailer dropped was that fucking hook thing that make you like fly.
Yep.
And it was like the most broken shit when the
Yep.
game dropped. It didn't even work, bro. Your character would like glitched out midair and like you would fall to your death and you're like, what the, you know, like
Yeah, it was chaos. It was
stuff
chaos.
like that. It's like but you know, I've always enjoyed Battlefield and like their realistic approach to like warfare, you know. So like I enjoyed that they don't focus on like let's bring Nicki Minaj into like the fucking game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it's like they're gonna do dope skins, but it's gonna be like tactical, like real warfare, realistic warfare. You get me? I've always enjoyed how they incorporated like their companion app for like battleground generals and shit. Like so basically if you have people like a clan and stuff or like a guild and you have people that don't have a device that can play Battlefield, they could play through the app and like command things like airstrikes and like different shit that you can call and communicate. You get me? Like I thought that those type of mechanics were always like pretty cool.
I thought it was like a game that was made for enthusiasts. Like
war historian and like
well,
enthusiast, yeah.
Well, I mean maybe those two, because like you can actually change the audio to be like war tapes or some shit. But
Bro, you ever seen the grandpa sniper dude, the veteran guy, and he's like, oh, you put your wingspan to like 300 degrees, and then you clock to the you clock to the right, and then watch headshot.
Yeah, he fucking
like,
hit that shit. Like
yeah, dude, he's like hitting like 500 yards. Like what the fuck?
I mean, I guess he was an actual sniper or some shit.
Yeah, he was like a real veteran. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's like that game has like a lot of like depth to it. I'm not saying COD doesn't have depth, but like, everybody compares the two. I feel like the people that play Battlefield are people that are kind of like on the enthusiast side. They have like high end hardware because like that game kind of requires it, right? They have like the higher end hardware. They kind of like this big PC server based type of experience versus the Call of Duty player doesn't really care about that shit. They just want to get in and shoot some shit. I don't know. What do you think, Mizzy?
Call of Duty's for casuals. No, I'm just kidding. I agree. I can agree with that sentiment. Personally, I've never.
That's basically true, though.
Yeah, like personally, I guess that would pay me as more of a casual because I've never been like heavy into Battlefield. I've always like COD more. I don't know. Something about Battlefield just always felt boring.
See, the reason why I know this kind of stuff is because me and my friends back in the day, we used to like do these things. By the way, chat, we're not live. By the way, viewers, there was this thing called LAN parties we used to have back in the day. Everybody wasn't playing online and, what's your gamer tag? No, you would play online, bring your shit to a building or someone's house, bring your monitors, bring your mouse and keyboard, your computer and all that stuff. And you would play there in the same room. That's what people used to do. And that Battlefield was a game that we played like in person with all of our PC builds that were like enthusiasts or whatever. So that's why I say that like people that play this type of game, they're more like the enthusiast side of the game.
I will say this game if you're like a content creator like us, for example, right? To Missy's point, like I feel like for this game not to feel boring, Missy, the whole point is to play with a squad. You get me? Like if you play with a squad and it's taken like somewhat seriously in the point of like we have a medic, we have a recon, we have you get me? We have actual like fucking places for what we need to do. Yeah, like an actual comp, you get me? And then like we go in there, bro. Like the world is so interactive and it's so much fun, the type of content you can get, bro. Because like I said, this is a realistic warfare game. So it's not like when you shoot your sniper, if you put your cursor right on top of the guy's head, you're not gonna hit that motherfucker if he's too far. You gotta take other things into consideration. If we all get into a helicopter, somebody had to know how to really be a good at aerodynamics and shit because you're gonna blow up.
Did you see Stump?
It's hard. Oh, dude, it's so funny. Stump, and then Tim the Tatman did it like right after too. I was like, bro, like that. I remember that brought me back so vividly to like Bad Company 2 because that exact same thing happened to me in Bad Company 2 with a heli, like where I just got in and like went up and my heli just went like destroy itself, but that's the fun part of this game. It's like doing all those things and like fucking up, like yo, we're gonna drop into this building and let the airplane crash so it can blow up the building and then you kill yourself. It's like those are the funny moments I feel.
Dude, the most fun thing to do on fucking Bad Company is before they got on those little fucking mongoose or whatever they're called, little fucking speeders. You just throw C4 on there, you hide, you see them
Wait
hop
for
on,
them.
boom, they just blow up.
Dude, there's so
Every
many things
time,
that
bro.
there's
Or
so
you
many
like
things
put
that you could do in
C4 on the
that game.
helicopter, let them hop in the helicopter, boom.
Dude, you drop into big battle in Bad Company 2. You get like a team of 50 players to put bouncing betties all over the base, and then you send a fucking tank flying towards the enemy base, like shit like that, bro.
Yeah, you
Like
get creative with it.
so
Like
many stuff you could do.
the dude that
We should
hopped out
start.
of
We
the
should start playing the content now. Then
yeah,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
dude,
No,
we're
for
definitely
sure.
playing this game, and the open beta to the globally on August 9th and the 10th.
Like I saw Foosly and Choco Bars and like all these like girls that stream on Twitch team up with like a serious gamer, and it's like they're like, being shot, please help, please. Like it's really funny, dude. It's just like it's just some random shit going on. Like, but yeah, you can get real creative with it. This dude hopped out of a plane, got his bazooka, shot I think a helicopter, and then went back into the jet, and they put that into the actual cutscene for one of the games.
Yeah, dude.
That's the kind of shit you can do in the game.
But that's the thing. That's the type of culture that was built in Battlefield, because those are things that players have been doing since, like I said, Bad Company 2 type of stuff, right? So like, it's like those are the players that migrate with the player base and never leave Battlefield. You get me? Because they love content like that. But yeah, man, I feel like it's one of those franchises that will always come out every year, and like it's unfortunately never been able to take the contender spot from Call of Duty, and like hold it down for at least a whole year. So hopefully this is the one, man.
I mean,
it's an old reliable car.
Seems to be working though, because I mean they're still making money. They're still making more. So
I mean, yeah, they're EA, bro. EA is not gonna run out of money. Like, that's just
EA stands for eats everything.
What? Eats everything. That's EE, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, what do you mean?
Everything with an A.
Everything. He's from the south.
So you got to talk like emo kid.
You got to put a little twang in it. You got to put a little twang.
Boys, Texas.
Oh, it's Texas.
Got to put a little twang in it.
Back home to Texas.
Mr. Conway Twitty.
God. Oh, man, some of these randos in these queues are so bad, bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
So
have you guys played the Blade release on Marvel Rivals?
I can't wait for it, and it hasn't come out yet. It's coming out.
Oh, it hasn't come out yet?
In a few days.
What the
yeah, because they were previewing him.
Oh.
Man, I can't fucking wait,
How
bro.
do you guys feel about him?
Blade is for the aura farmers.
For the aura farmer? I feel like he's gonna. Do you think he's gonna be a hard hard character to play with?
I think so. I think he'll be like, I think he'll be middle of the pack. Like, I don't think he'll be too difficult to use. For example, like, I don't think he'll be as high of a skill cap as like Loki, but I think he'll be a little more difficult than like Punisher.
Yeah, I think you got to get way closer than Punisher, but
yeah,
his
like,
attack looking same,
bro. Bro, and I think like where the skill cap with him will be like using the sword and the balancing between the sword and the gun.
Wait, I'm guessing that move that he did there where he killed everybody was his ult, right?
Yeah, that's his ult.
That looked crazy.
Is he voiced by Wesley Snipes?
There could only be one.
I got no clue, bro. Maybe actually, I heard that this is what Marshala Ali's consolation prize was, since he didn't get to do the movie. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm sure Wesley Snipes would take any fucking job they throw at him, bro.
At this point,
he said, "Yo, just pay me and I'll do the voice."
I heard you need Blade to come back.
Yeah,
I'm already in character.
Where's the money?
I never stopped. I've been that motherfucker.
Hugh said we had more money coming. Where is it?
And I don't know, Blade. They should bring a Lucor, bro. Blade kind of lost to Dracula. He's kind of like a bitch. I don't know.
Can we just like, bro? His name is Hugh Jackman. How the fuck did they pick this random dude to play Wolverine? And they told him to be jacked. Like, he has to be jacked, and his name is Hugh Jackman. Like, we live in a fucking matrix, bro.
We live in a simulation.
And he turns out to be the greatest Wolverine ever.
Bro, he's one letter away from being huge.
Wait, you
Jack.
Do we understand that he's the only actor that has done Wolverine?
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
It's fucking nuts, dude.
There's not been any other actor that has done Wolverine yet, at least. Which I thought they were gonna do that in the fucking Deadpool movie, and I was like, oh man, they're gonna fuck it up. But they
honestly, you know what blows my mind is the fact that Wesley Snipes never used a sniper rifle as Blade. How are you gonna have an actor called Wesley Snipes and not have him use snipe, bro? I was kidding.
Blade even used sniper rifles?
I was like, bro, what? Like, what is he gonna do with that shit? Like,
oh shit!
I'm hiding in the darkness. Oh wait,
a vampire that uses
darkness.
snipers.
He's a daywalker, so he's gushy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that would be crazy, bro. It's like a combination of Deathshot with Blade.
That'd actually be pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just how those comment made me think like Hugh Jackman, Wesley Snipes. Like,
but isn't it funny that Deadpool was in the Blade movie? How circles come around, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then he was in the Deadpool movie, like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, was his name amongst all the different names that they put in those chairs that Marvel revealed?
No,
it wasn't.
No,
because they put Professor X, the actor for that guy, and then they also put Channing Tatum, which was Gambit. So
wait, who for Professor X? Are you talking about old Professor X or the actor that did the young Professor?
Patrick Stewart, the old guy.
The old one, the old guy,
yeah.
The OG.
Yeah, the OG. So they all these
that's crazy.
All these chairs
they put
old,
man.
Yeah,
bro. all these chairs that they put that was supposed to be all the people that were going to the next movies, like the Secret Wars and stuff.
They're gonna do another X-Men movie then.
Well, it's like some storyline that's gonna. I think it's like Secret Wars or something like that. And then there's Doomsday, and Doomsday is with Doctor Doom.
Man, Doomsday is gonna suck. I'm gonna say it already.
I don't know, man.
I feel like they're gonna mess up the timeline, bro. They're gonna mess up the timeline.
The whole thing with him playing fucking. I'm sorry, like I like Robert Downey Jr. I think he was a great fucking Iron Man. It's still weird, bro.
Yeah, well, maybe
I don't think they're portraying the right Doom for Doomsday, in my opinion. But
this is what I've heard. What take it with a grain of salt. But this is what I heard is that he's using the face, but that's not actually his face. So there's going to be some twist where it's like he appears to be this person, but the real Doctor Doom is not Robert Downey Jr. It's going to be another actor. So that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's going to be the truth, but there's going to be some twist that people are, because like obviously they're going to recognize the face and be like, what the fuck is this? And then the easy way to explain that is, oh, it's Earth 2 or whatever, like metaverse shit, right? But people are so tired of the metaverse. They're like, that's so fucking lame. Like you could just,
they're just gonna have him portray. They're gonna have him portray Victor Vaughn, and they're gonna get somebody else to do Doom. You get what I'm saying? Because there is an arc where Victor Vaughn is somewhat like a good guy. You get me? And I see that for Robert Downey Jr. Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like the whole concept of Doomsday, like that's a very important comic for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, they probably know.
I feel like they're not building up to it, right?
The reason why they haven't is because they are building up to something else. And the what's his name? The Kang, not is it Kang? Yeah, the Dynasty of Kangs, right? The actor that was the Kang guy, something Mathers or whatever, he got in trouble, and so they had to switch. They had to pivot from him being like the main villain. But even then, in that story, they said he wasn't going to be the main villain of Phase 6. So I guess this was like the backup plan all along. But I don't know.
We'll see. Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like where Marvel fucks up with the movies is like the longevity they give actors to play the same character.
Yeah.
And it's like they kind of kill it with that because people get attached to like those actors to play that character so well that they can't complete that character's arc. You get me? Like killing Tony Stark so early in the movies, you get me? It's like, dude, you killed like the best actor that has played Tony Stark. You get me? The only actor that has played Tony Stark so well.
Yeah, so, but he did it for like almost 2 decades. That's why they had to do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they got to figure out a way to like develop timelines in movies like a little bit better.
That and the other thing that they're really suffering from right now is the TV shows. I think they need to stop doing the TV shows. It's not helping. There's a lot of missing context in the TV shows, and people don't watch it.
It's
People
like
don't watch it.
if you're gonna do a TV show at this point, put it on Netflix and do like a Netflix series, because at least you're gonna have the fun. Like every time I see a CW adaptation of like The Flash or like Blade, for example, like those shows are ass, bro.
Yeah,
like get Netflix, get some decent actors to do the show, and then maybe that would be better. But the fact that we never got a Wolverine movie with Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine suit, you get me? Like a badass bullshit, like Wolverine, bro, going all rampage, all out, like doesn't give a fuck. We never got that, bro. And it's like, yo, like that's like one of the coolest timelines for Wolverine.
Well, I mean, they might. He's coming back. Like he's gonna do more movies, way more movies.
But he's all as shit, bro. Like
I know, but
this dude like struggling to run, like the fuck out of here.
That's what he's still Hugh Jackman. He's still Jack. So
I mean, I guess he can do Old Man Logan, like, which is one of the most brutal like arcs. But
yeah, and then even Robert Downey Jr. They were like fucking with his face artificially to make him look younger in the movies. But eventually, what's going to happen, in my opinion, like this is what I think DC's done right so far, is they've only done movies that connect to movies. And the reason why the general audience is tired of Marvel movies is because like they're so confused for half the film.
Yeah,
they didn't watch this one episode, bro, in Ironheart that has a link to this other episode in this other show with She-Hulk that has a link to something else with Captain America, Bucky, whatever, before the Brave New World movie. Like there's so much fucking context that you're missing that's out there. And they reference that shit in the movies. So the general moviegoer is like not going to watch all that shit. Those are diehard fans that watch all that shit. The general movie person doesn't want to fucking watch all that shit.
Damien watches all of it. It's great. It's crack.
Yeah.
He's a diehard.
I'm a big fan, but like for me to watch something, it needs to be like good production or like good acting. You get me? Like the She-Hulk thing, bro. That show's ass, bro.
Well, Ironheart has no viewership now, and now the Ironheart actress is blaming people, and it's like you can't blame people for something they don't want to watch if they just don't want to watch it. So make something they want to watch. It's as simple as that. It's really not that difficult.
I feel like The Boys is a good like example of like bringing new actors to light and doing a dope show. You get what I'm saying? Because they gave like a whole different perspective to superheroes. It was more like a supervillain show. But yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm excited for that to come out too. Like we'll see how the new updates in Marvel Rivals continue with Blade coming into the game. That's gonna be fun. Man, some drama happened too in the TL recently. Do you guys see the whole Banks versus Adin Ross situation?
Yeah, it's been interesting.
I don't know, man. I feel like people always love to jump on the bandwagon, and I don't know, man. The way people move in CT is just so weird to me, bro. Like
one extreme to the other, always.
Yeah, one extreme to the other, bro. Like I personally don't think Banks scam anyone. You get me? In my opinion. But at the same time, I just don't think this dude needs to be involved in like the meme coin community. You get me? Like I think he did very well with his NFTs. Like he was a pretty good like face in the community for like crypto punks and shit like that, So like I think that's something he's done very well in. But like I don't think he needs to be in a meme coin like side of crypto and like be getting himself into situations that put him in like weird shit like that, where you have to drop being the CEO of your own fucking brand. You get me? Like, I don't know, bro. It's just a weird situation to be in.
I don't know. I saw like I actually just randomly went to Adin Ross's stream and saw that he was called or on a call with Banks or whatever.
Yeah.
And he kept on claiming he's dumb. I don't know what's going on. Like Adin said that.
Yeah.
And I've heard that with people that launch coins in this space. So I was like, it's like hard to take that as face value. But then also, Banks is talking about like wallets and he can't see this and that. And like people are saying like, nah, you can see that shit. It's on chain. What the fuck are they? What are they talking about?
I mean, he lost all his MOG supposedly for like a 100K loss or some shit. So
maybe he doesn't know it either. Like I don't know enough about these two guys on their knowledge of crypto, but like something sketchy happened. You know, he's saying that the price went down because everyone just coordinated a sell, which is possible, but I don't know.
It's
It
buy the
seems
news, sell
unlikely.
the rumor, or sell the news, buy the rumor. You know.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
it's a meme. Like, let's say these two banks, right? Like, found the MOG thing, was super hype about it because of the connection of the culture of MOG and like what quiz scoping is and all that shit, right? Tried to have hyped up the meme, which he did. Apparently, he joined when the market cap was like less than $1 million, right?
Yeah, it was at $1 million.
And then he raised it to like 22 million or some shit like that.
Literally
So,
within a day, it went from 1 to like 30.
yeah, so like he hyped it up, right? Let's say it's someone like that eventually like doesn't care anymore about being involved because he lost faith in the team of that meme coin or whatever, right? Is that person not allowed to like sell their shit, bro? Like, do people want that like people like that to just live in confinement and like just leave their like bags like on hold because whatever perception people want to have? Like, that's the part of me that I always thought was weird. It's like, dude, like if he wants to sell his bag, like fuck it. Like why can't he,
Because
So
I think the
I
way
don't know.
it was done, it looked like it
You're
was proper.
influencing people, but
Yeah.
it's like, dude, okay, influence is a two-way street.
Yeah.
You
No,
can
I
get
agree.
influence, but nobody's making you go to the website and click that button that says buy. And I know people, it's like, well, you gotta understand that it's like, I understand that, but like if you're persuaded into doing something, it's because they either did a great job at selling you whatever they were selling you, or eventually you caved in and you believed in the vision that they were selling you. You get me? And you wanted that vision for yourself because you're the person that goes in there and buys at the end of the day. Nobody's making that part of the transaction like happen like forcefully. You get me? So I don't know, man. I've always had a weird view about people saying
I'm
that they're influenced into buying something and then getting cooked by it.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like I bought in MLG during the run. I also profited off of MLG
I
during the
bought
run.
emoji too. Yeah.
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 I sold. I made money. Did I buy it because of banks? Yes. Um, did banks make me buy it? No. If I had gotten wrecked, would I have been mad at banks? No. He doesn't control my actions. I'm my own man. At the same time, it's like everyone in this industry wishes they could do that. Like CT is filled with people for the most part that all talk about their tokens. They just can't get them to pump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like, are you? For example, the other day I bought Ava, right, bro? I'd even announce that I bought Ava. Actually, I tweeted at the hologram team, told them, "Yo, let's do Mizzy V2," and off of that, their chart started to pump. I choose people. There's certain people that choose not to use influence to make money, and then there's certain people that can't make money because they have no influence. So it's like very different. Like if FaZe Banks was a scammer, he'd be calling out a new token like every week.
Every day. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like he's not a scammer, bro. He thought MLG is cool. Whether he was originally behind it or not, it doesn't matter. There was plenty of time
He even
for
got
you
a
to be.
tattoo.
He's not gonna
Yeah.
be dumb enough to sell for 100K loss just to make it look like, look, my main wallet never sold anything. You get me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why would you do that when you can still prove that you had different anonymous wallets in both, right? Where you were
Exactly.
sending money like that shit. Like, no scammer's gonna do that, bro.
But
Like,
even then, it's like, okay, bro. He even if he was behind all this, and maybe there's other wallets, there was plenty of time for you to profit. Period. It's not like that he did
right.
this in like 24 hours. I mean, this shit went on for weeks, if not months. So it's like,
Mm.
to me, though, everyone calling him a scam or whatever, it's just like they've been wanting to say that FaZe Banks and and FaZe in general has been scamming in the space ever since the one charity coin that they did that went bad,
The
right?
Save the Kid, bro. Which
Save
Yeah,
the
and
it's
kids.
so,
which
bro.
Banks
That's
had
what I'm
nothing
saying.
to do
People.
with.
That's what I'm saying. People build narratives so bad in
Yeah.
CT, bro. Like, that member Baines wasn't even involved in that. It was that Face K kid and like the
Mm-hmm.
manager that were involved in like that Save the Kid shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's just people don't get their facts checked and they just want to do like like a clickbaity like hook or title to get the engagement, and
Yep.
that's the business, I guess. But
That's
That's why I didn't even.
exactly
it's just weird, bro.
Go
It's
ahead, Otto.
weird.
My bad, bro.
that's exactly what we've been saying in the XRP community for 5 fucking years.
Yeah, like, that's why I didn't even talk about it, man, because I was like, this isn't even worth my time. Like, whether he sold or not, whether the message between him and Adin leaked. At the end of the day, Adin. What I will say is, I don't know if he was actually scammed by Frank and
He
the
said
rest
he
of
wasn't, bro. He
the
literally
Solana
went on stream and
cabal.
said, "I made them sign contracts. They did not scam me. They cannot sell. They couldn't sell while I was buying." You get me? He
There
had
you go.
his lawyer literally made contracts for them.
Yeah, but then he was running around talking a lot of shit. He was acting like a little bitch. So it's like, pick one, bro. Pick a lane. But at the end of the day, like, this is meme coins. Like, it's not like these guys sold you the idea of like a new blockchain and shit. There's a fucking meme coin based on trick shotting, bro. Like, why is everybody taking this shit so seriously? Like, meme coins is gambling. Accept it. And if you don't like it, don't buy meme coins.
Hey, you're ruining the mematics in the room right now. Stop it.
Bro, at the end of the day, like again, like Adin Ross doesn't have the crypto. He's not like involved in crypto. I mean, he doesn't have that crypto culture shit. So like, why the hell are you even getting into a meme coin in the first place? If you need a lawyer, your lawyer involved to draw you up like contracts like that said, hey, like
That's
I'm
the
not
most
gonna get
anti meme coin thing ever.
yeah, like you don't know what you're doing, bro. So like Banks and Frank and the the LA Cabal people, they come from a crypto native like world. You get me? Like even Banks, like I would say, obviously the other people in the LA Cabal are way more crypto native than Banks is. But even him, when the NFT shit was blowing up, he was a pretty like important figure in the NFT community. You get me? In Web3. So like,
yeah, I mean, he was in all the popping spaces.
bro, he has like one of the biggest CryptoPunks collections. He was in that what was that crypto bat or whatever, like that fucking pixelated bat NFT collection that who was that? I think it was Andy Milwaukee's or whatever that dropped it.
Milanakis, yeah.
Yeah, like he was in all of those too. Yeah, I mean, like, so he's made a decent bag from NFT and what NFTs are like blue chip items were like popping up. You get me? So I don't know, man. I just think it's people just want to build narrative in the CT, and it's kind of fucking weird.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Like, there's so many scammers in this industry that it's like, why do we draw the line for some and not for others?
Because they're more likable. Because they repaired their character or brand. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's the accountability side of me, the side of it that gets to me. It's like the whole Dave Portnoy thing, right? Like this dude's telling people, "Don't buy this shit. It's a scam." People still went and bought it, and then got mad when he sold. Yep. It's like, bro, like,
why?
I'm telling you, it's a scam.
Why is anyone listening to a Bitcoin maxi?
This guy with his Bitcoin.
What have they done? They made a bunch of money. Cool. So have I. So what?
Whatever, man. I think to tell you the truth, I didn't even knew Bitcoin had a community like that, bro. I just buy Bitcoin and that's a fucking stable coin and that's it.
They're the loudest motherfuckers in the room. They beating their chest. Only Bitcoin, everything else scam. Even the US dollar scam.
As long as it pumps, bro.
You niggas price Bitcoin in US dollar. Fiat can't be a scam if we're still pricing Bitcoin in fiat. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, Bitcoin went to 200K. Why do you care?
You know what is Bitcoin. A scam?
What?
That I've spent 20,000 Prisma in fucking Supervive, and I still haven't maxed out my fucking armory.
What is Prisma?
Get fucked.
It's a currency you need to buy skills and abilities inside the armory.
Maybe you need some more charisma before you get some more.
And the forge,
bro. I'm already maxed on charisma. I can't boost that stat anymore. I tried.
Maybe you should max out on humble.
What's that?
I know you eating something. Don't choke. Drink water.
What's that? What's that?
Water?
No, was humble.
It's not a Mizzy's dictionary.
I don't know what that is.
No, I thought honestly, I think the only reason why people cared about this whole situation is because it was entertaining. I think that's why.
People just drama. The Adin Ross and Banks thing.
Yeah. The people.
I mean, that and people got engagement from it, bro. Like people got numbers from that shit, and they got paid. Like that's how literally. That's the side effect that we live in. Yeah. CT is just like drooling out of their mouth when they see some shit like that happen, bro. The amount of threads that I saw for the next 48 hours when this shit came out was insane, bro. Insane. I was like, bro, like this is
bro.
crazy.
And I was reading so many of them, right? And they're like esports legend FaZe Banks. I'm like, bro, you don't even know FaZe.
Esports legend, yeah, like that's
this
wild.
guy.
That's
This guy. What are you talking about? Esports legend. Face
nah, bro.
of esports. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I just saw a bunch of other shit too. Like, oh, let's bring it back, bro. People brought back the time when the Tfue contract thing happened. I'm like, what? Bro, you bringing up some shit that happened like almost like 9 years ago? That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like how many people in CT will write up a thread, or how many people on Twitter in general will just write up a thread and know absolutely nothing about the person they're writing about.
Yeah, dude.
Like what the fuck?
People are getting
Esports
lazy, man. People are getting lazy.
Bro, I think he's only done like one competitive event.
Yeah, the one against Nation and
yeah, I thought he said he was like a background guy. He's not a gamer.
Bro, they used to do voiceover videos with gameplay that wasn't even his.
Exactly. Be like, so what's up, guys? This is what's going on today in my life.
I remember his fucking intro, bro. What's gravy in the Navy, you fucking squids? That's literally his fucking intro.
Gravy in the Navy.
Yeah, dude. But with a Boston accent, you know.
Good
so I was like,
time, man.
Wicked had.
I wasn't there at the time for them, but then once like Clouds pilled me, I went and looked them up. Some good shit.
Yeah, man. Content was different back in those days. It's way different.
So was gaming.
But people forget with FaZe Banks how much hype, like how much clout that guy has, bro. Like I don't think that guy needs to be a streamer or like a gamer to have the clout that he has.
No.
Like there was a time where this dude was putting people like, first of all, he gave Adin Ross like a massive fucking like platform to stream on because he would get like Adin Ross, Rice Gum, Summer Rae, fucking Alyssa Violet all in the same room. Like, and at the time, those were like the biggest people like pulling in the numbers. You get me? So like, you know, he started like that whole wave of like people doing co-streams together and like being in the same streaming room together and like just hyping up chat and like doing the whole chatting thing. You get me? So I don't know, man. There's a lot of history there that all these threaders didn't even bother to tell it's ChatGPT. You know, like, instead they got the esports version of Banks.
Yeah, the esports legend, the face of esports.
Bro, I saw the CS:GO Lotto. I saw the CS:GO Lotto drama in a thread too. Like I was like, bro,
what?
Oh my god! I was like, these people are digging, dog. I was like, god damn, CS:GO Lotto. Like at least let's talk about the Team Martin and fucking Syndicate drama with CS:GO if we're gonna go there. Like that's crazy.
That's a fucking throwback.
That is a throwback.
That's wild. Never a dull moment in our space, but
never.
Yeah, overall, do I think he should just stay away from that shit? Period. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Coins, yeah, I think so.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, make an alt account, troll people on the timeline, but don't stop attaching your name to that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Troll people on the timeline.
Hell yeah, man! Like if I was FaZe Banks, I'd totally have an alt account where I just like talk shit all day.
Yeah, I mean,
I basically do that now, and it's not even an alt account, you know. Like,
bro, how much are punks going for?
I think like 150.
ETH?
Okay. No, ETH.
Oh, like 150, 150. Like
I'm thinking
like
45.
Like that's the floor.
ETH. Yeah,
like that's the floor.
Yeah,
bro. I think this dude had like, I mean, I'm not sure if he sold some or like giving away some or whatever, but I think at one point he had like 20 punks. If he sold all 20, he would still be an instant millionaire.
Yeah, it's 55 ETH for.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So that's crazy because of how much more there were like a couple of years ago or like a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, like that's insane how much they dropped. But yeah, like just by selling his collection of punks, he'll probably still be a fucking millionaire. So yeah, this guy has no need to be involved in meme coins. You get me?
Yo, real quick question on that. Did the price go up and then they made money, or did they just make the price go so the floor go up?
What are you talking about, MOG or what?
No, like the meme coin. Oh, sorry, the NFT.
CryptoPunks?
Oh, CryptoPunks?
Yeah.
So CryptoPunks have always had they've always been viewed at a lot of the earlier community, not Banks and them, because I would say Banks joined in after like the OG community kind of formed.
Yeah.
The OGs were like, this has been the first recorded like collection on the blockchain, right? So they built like a narrative of the historic value that they had back then. The original NFTs were actually given away for free.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they come out in
Yeah.
2017 and they came out as a free NFTs?
Yep.
And like,
It was
it's
a
crazy,
free
bro.
PFP collection. The basic they've proven already that there were technically more collections that came out before them, but none of them were PFPs. But there were other art collections that came out before them, and even then, like they already have the narrative. Once you have the narrative, you know that's like half of it. So they basically built up like a perceived value similar to Bitcoin based on how historical they are.
Yeah.
That's specifically CryptoPunks. I would say CryptoPunks is the closest we have to like, even though you're not gonna like this comparison, like Bitcoin of NFTs. You know, like in the sense that it's all perceived value based on history.
Okay, I think that answered me a question, but
So as the narrative picked up, honestly, what made NFTs pump to like, as someone that watched the rotation happen at the time, was everyone was making money off of like shit coins, and then they just became the luxury item. Like it was like if you made 100 racks off a coin, like you went and bought a fucking CryptoPunk.
It was like the art collector.
Yeah,
It was
it
like
was
you're
like
buying
your way
like
of flexing. It was like a Rolex.
Yeah.
So if like let's just say hypothetically a chain was to go up in value and the floor was like already high because of like the value of the crypto wasn't as high, like it wasn't like a high value. But say the value of the crypto goes up and the floor comes down, but the actual value that you're trading is still high. Is that what happens ever, or does that never happen?
Traditionally, the way NFTs trade is the more dollar amount it's worth, the less in ETH it's worth.
Right.
Where the lower the dollar amount ETH is, it goes up in ETH. So a lot of people also built this narrative where buying NFTs was a good way to like get extra ETH when the market was down.
Oh.
Well, and also remember, people were buying the mint, right? So like, it's not like
Yeah.
people are buying the NFTs on secondary and paying like secondary prices. A lot of these people will buy like, will get whitelist spots or like buy the mint or whatever, and then like 3 times, 4 times on their NFTs when it blew up. You get me? Like, so, and a lot of people do like the rule of 3 a lot, you know. So like, they would just buy to like make their profit back, and then the rest was like profit. You get me? Like,
yeah. I was trying to explain how to more of like the historical side of it with like punks and shit. Just because like once you get to the minting and all that shit, you know, like the drops that we were jumping into, that shit gets confusing. But yeah, a lot of people basically, when the price of tokens are down, they like to trade. NFT market pumps. Basically, when token market's down, NFT market traditionally pumps, and then the value that the NFTs have in the native currency goes up in the currency value.
Interesting.
So a lot of people buy, like the smart investors, buy NFTs when tokens are pumping because they spend less of currency. So like right now, for example, ETH is on a downward trend again. Surprise, surprise. So a punk might be worth like 55 ETH, where when ETH is pumping, it'll be worth like 47.
Yeah, because the price is going up, so you can lower the amount and get like the same amount of US dollar.
Yeah. So what a lot of the smarter investors will do now is like sell like they'll because the market is going down now, they'll sell their NFTs and stack up on the token. And then when the market's pumping up again, they'll buy the NFTs and then they kind of make a profit doing that trade.
Right.
It's not as profitable as it used to be back in 2021, 2022. But I still know some people that still do that shit.
That's the kind of shit where, I mean, I don't know if we're there yet, but I'm starting to see that kind of trend with XRP and their memes in the NFT space. It's like whenever XRP goes up, some memes go down, and then when XRP goes down, some memes go up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I do
So
see
the
that.
NFT market's very similar. I would say the NFT market comes after the meme note rotation. So it's like Bitcoin or like XRP in your case. So it's like XRP meme then NFT, and then that's like always a rotation that I've noticed.
Yeah, because I'm seeing that people are putting a token out, and then they'll also mint after the token's out.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? This is actually kind of wild to think about now because you guys were talking about like ETH pumping and stuff, and it made me think about it. The other day I was watching an old episode of a show called $1 Million Listing, which is like a real estate show that they do across.
Oh
different
yeah, I've
cities
watched
and
that
stuff.
sometimes. Yeah.
I was watching the New York one, and there was this episode where this dude, one of the realtor named Ryan, is selling like a penthouse, and this dude makes an offer to the penthouse in Bitcoin. And at the time, I
Wild.
think Bitcoin was like, I think it was like under like around 20K or so or some shit like that.
Oh
So
my
he offered a
god.
shit ton of Bitcoin for like this. I think it was like a $40 million penthouse in New York or some shit like that. So he offered $40 million in Bitcoin, right? And then the dude, like the realtor is like, in Bitcoin, like he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? Because at the time, like we're not thinking about like blockchain for real estate or any of that shit, right? So
Yeah.
he calls the fucking owner of the house to present the offer, dude, and the offer is like just the owner's just chewing him out for the fucking offer being on Bitcoin. Imagine how much money that would be now, bro.
Wow. They didn't take it?
They didn't take it because he didn't. He was
Oh
like, bro,
my
I'm not gonna
god.
take because the offer was below ask, so it wasn't like a full 40 million. So he was like, not only is the offer like $3 million below ask, but like it's in fucking Bitcoin. He's
That's
like, bro, I'm not
crazy.
gonna accept that shit. I don't know if that's gonna go anywhere or whatever. And then now look
He'd
at
have
Bitcoin,
$200 million right now.
bro. He would be so insane. Like,
Well,
it's
you know,
crazy.
I didn't offer this place to buy a year with XRP, but I did say like I could pay monthly, and then I did mention like XRP is another way to do it. The owner was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna take the money up front," but we did talk about XRP, and back then it was like something over $1, little over $1, whatever. And so I hope he heard my warning because I told him this is a long-term play. This is not like a flip, right?
Mm.
And he asked me the last time he was here to change the events, how's the markets looking? Should I buy? And I said, good, but they can change in a hurry. And yes, you should buy for the long term, not for the short term. So I hope he listened to me because before that, XRP was below, I think it was below like $2 back then. So I hope he listened to me because if he did, he bought in, he's living pretty good. Also, the realtor lady that got me this place too, I put her on as well. I put a lot of people on.
Auto putting on the taxi drivers one day at
Mass
a time.
adoption.
Actually, I did do one of the Uber drivers too. I told them.
I knew it.
He's like, hey man, you trying to change your life around? Stop Ubering so much. SRP.
Not really.
AVAX, pay my guy Hato to show AVAX
the way he shows SRP.
The way he shows SRP. Yeah. He instantly become the number one AVAX ambassador.
The best way to show someone you're paying with crypto is showing you your Coinbase debit card. That's the first step. Easy. You can't spend your crypto. I just did, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? I just did. Like people are like, oh, you can't use XRP to buy anything. How the fuck did I buy this computer? Because I can't buy Coinbase with their fucking $2,500 limit. No. I wasn't going to put it in the bank. They're going to take $20 from me every month. I put in that fucking bank. Fuck that bank.
For real?
Yeah, hell yeah. PNC, they want to take $20 from me because it's a big account.
$20? What?
It's $20 a month for like if you don't have the rule was if you didn't have like 50 grand in it, it would be $20 a month. If you had 50 grand in it, it would be free. That's the rule. And it's like a virtual bank account. I used it because I got into that bank because I needed a cashier's check because that's I think it's called a cashier's check because that's what the owner of this place wanted. He didn't want like crypto. He didn't want a wire transfer. He wanted a cashier's check. So that was the only bank that I had access to that would do it. But yeah, I was just like, I'm not going to put more money onto PNC Bank to lose $20 a month because it's still not going to be 50K. So just close my account, whatever. I'll make a new one. But I sent the XRP directly to Newegg, and I got this computer. So don't tell me you can't spend your crypto and use it. Like that's cap. I do it every fucking day. Anyways, go back to the show.
Yeah, man.
How the fuck we even end up here?
I don't know.
Like I said, bro, I do think that's how mass adoption is gonna come. It's application of the blockchain like that to like.
This is how mass
everyday use shit.
Oh, I don't want to
leave
credit
card now. Yeah, let's show your credit card.
Let's just use this. Let's
quick, everyone, stop the video right there. Get the numbers. Buy yourself a nice.
That was my driver's license. You couldn't see anything. I covered it.
Make a fake ID. Go get some drinks.
Oh shit! I knocked over the sacred glass. I knocked over the sacred glass down there. If you know what I mean. Sacred glass.
Oh yeah, your new toy.
Yeah. Hey, don't say it like that.
What? I didn't say
like that.
You're the one calling it sacred over there.
It's sacred glass. That sacred glass gets me to an elevated state, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yes. It's multi-dimensional. That'd be some multi-dimensional.
That'd be some multi-dimension, man.
We be out here.
Yeah, man. All right, let's finish it up with our last topic here. Apparently, Matt Rife, the comedian, bought the home of The Conjuring, along with the original doll for Annabelle and 700 other cursed artifacts.
Why?
Nah.
That's exactly what I was asking.
That guy fucking hates himself.
I think he's always talked about ghosts in his shows.
I think he just disclosed his fetish.
I think he's just curious. Yeah,
he likes goth girls.
He likes goth girls.
He's like, yo, I need some goth girl pussy, so I'm gonna fucking get like the biggest goth girl flex ever. And
he's
just like
the most non-gothic person that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, those are the guys that be obsessed with goth girls. He'd be like, yo,
he's from Ohio, right?
Imagine how lit the goth girls are gonna be now,
bro.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, but I read in the comments
comment. Look at the first comment. Grog, remind me of this post from comedian Matt Rife. Yo, that's dead. And then Grog replied, "Noted. I'm one of the use of Matt Rife and pay you for strategy strikes."
That's
I hope he reads crazy. Twitter. That's hilarious,
bro. People are using Grog for some weird shit in the comments, bro.
Yeah. But I'm fully convinced this is his like first date purchase where he's just gonna go on a tear with goth girls and be like, "Yo, want to come check out my haunted house?" That's a flex. That's a flex, bro.
Like I said, he's talked about like paranormal shit in his shows, and he asks people like, "Do you believe in ghosts or whatever?" So I see the interest there when he talks about it on his comedy tours or whatever. But like,
yeah,
what is the point of this? So you just want to be the owner of it? Like it's like I'm gonna purchase the rights to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. Why?
Well, I heard. My wife is actually a huge Annabelle fan. Like she's really into like all the spooky shit. I married kind of a goth girl, but she doesn't like overtly do the goth girl aesthetic.
Wait, who's that?
Jackie. Yes. She's like really into all the spooky shit, and she was saying that he wants to use it as like an Airbnb. But my wife is like a nerd when it came
horrible fucking
yeah, exactly. My wife is a nerd when it comes to like the Lorraine and Warren Bobbitt fam, like the whole family that was in charge of the Annabelle doll. Like she's watched all their movies, she's watched all their documentaries. Like she's a huge like super fan. So when she found out he was doing that, she's like, "Bro, like that is exactly against everything that they wanted." It's like she went like complete nerd mode on it.
Oh man,
I was like, "Oh shit!" She's like, "He's so fucked."
Who the fuck?
Wow. She like white knighted the shit out of him.
She went off, bro.
Who the fuck wants to stay there? And why the fuck are we preserving a demonic doll?
Yeah,
we made movies about.
Airbnb idea sounds horrible. I would never fucking step foot inside a place. But my wife is kind of similar. My wife loves Halloween, man, and she loves all that spooky stuff. Like she watches this podcast with this YouTuber called Bailey Williams, and it's like this chick that does her makeup and like she fucking goes over like serial killer stories and shit. Basically, like she like
Interesting.
goes over like crime scenes and stuff. It's pretty interesting, actually.
I wonder
Yeah.
if he did this because I noticed that like streamers are renting out like $1 million mansions or whatever to do like parties or events like for streams.
I bought the Conjuring house.
I
Like,
wonder
kill
if
you
this
all.
is like something
I'm
that
telling
they're
you,
trying
bro,
to
it's
like
for the goth girls.
Mr. Beast like if this person stays here for 30 days, they get $1,000.
He's gonna do a revamp of Flavor of Love, but it's gonna be Flavor of Goth.
Goth baddie, goth girl
I
baddie.
mean Flavor of Death.
Flavor of Death.
Yeah, and he's gonna have Liquid Death sponsor
with Matt Rife. Liquid Death is us. And then the show's gonna start with him doing his morning routine, like this dude Ashton Hall, but like it's gonna be with Liquid Death instead of Saratoga.
Bro, what if he carries a doll on stage, bro?
Bro, that would be fucking creepy as fuck. I would fucking stand up and leave that fucking place so quickly.
The thing that confused me is I thought they had lost the doll at one point. I don't know if I guess they found it.
Yeah, it came back, bro. It's like Chucky, you know, like so spirit got in it.
So why are we letting this exist? Like, why don't we just like bomb this place?
Bro, I'm gonna call it for what it is. Cancel me. I don't give a fuck. It's white people shit. You know, it is what it is. Yes, I'm an anime VTuber. No, I'm not actually white. I don't care either.
You're not white. You're pink.
Exactly. I identify as that motherfucker.
So that's
Bad Bunny Bon.
It's even more rare condition than albino to be a
exactly.
Like
and because I live in the anime and because I live in the anime verse, I'm somehow all races at the same time. So there's that. But yeah. And I have tentacles for a penis. But
whoa.
Yeah, all joking aside though. That's some white people shit, bro. Only white people gonna do some dumbass shit like that.
You gotta give him that hawk.
Yeah, on some tacticals like this. Fucking all those suction cups and shit, you know. Huh?
She said she liked calamari.
Rings.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man, I'm with Hado. I think they should fucking destroy that place and like burn the ground. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think destroying the house is enough to get rid of the spirits there. I think they need to also like, I don't know.
I think that house is gonna give Matt Rife. I think the house is gonna give Matt Rife some fucking
emotional damage.
For sure.
His name's about to change to Matt Strife. All right.
Damn.
I'm done with my corny fucking puns. I can't take myself anymore.
Calm down, dude. You got out of jail last night. Calm down, dude.
I will. You can go ahead and close us out with your closing thoughts following that comment there.
My closing thoughts. No, I'm just kidding. I know now that you said it last week, I'm always thinking about that shit. My closing thoughts are I'm currently in a Supervive lobby and there's a lot of noobs out here, so I'm going back to only playing Supervive during the weekdays when the kids are at school. Cause y'all kids are trash, bro. Y'all kids are trash as fuck. Damn. I'm in a lobby with a bunch of losers. All right.
It's because it's summer, bro. They don't have the stress of school to like.
So then it's not the kids; it's the people that have 9 to 5s.
No, it's Sunday. It's the kids. It's Sunday. Okay. It's the kids.
All I know is that I'm in max pain here right now, man. Like I've done like 5 lobbies in a row where motherfuckers had like 500 damage.
Trust me, no one is counting the days till school starts more than me because Valorant is absolutely fucking unplayable. My closing thought.
Wow, we used to play that game, bro.
Yeah, we are. My closing thought is: are you bitches mad that the USA Today said $500? That's all you got. Buy XRP, Bitcoin Max. Are you really upset? You guys have the biggest market cap in the world, in crypto world. Why are you bitching?
Apple got a big market cap, I think.
Well, you know, they think it's the biggest in the world. I'm letting them know it's just in crypto land. But listen, who cares if other people are buying?
But listen, those are some motherfucking bars, son.
That's called motherfucking bars. You don't have to answer, Sway.
Walt Disney.
What's your
No,
final
but
thoughts?
everybody, stop being so fucking serious. Buy the coin that you want. Live your life. Go outside, touch some grass, touch some ass, and stop bitching on the internet that people are buying XRP and not your precious Bitcoin. Have a nice day. And Lakers in 5.
There you go. Stop being so sensitive. Spend all your money and live your life. That's what I got from all of that. So cool.
Go on and live your life.
That's like a slogan type of shit.
The fucking
all right, man. Well, listen, we'll see you guys on the next one next week at the same damn time. And by SRP, apparently the shield doesn't stop with this guy, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Free Duke.
There you go. Free Duke. What the? Oh, that's right.
Free Tory.
I forgot. No, how's Tory Lane doing? Anybody got an update after he got stabbed like 45 times?
They're supposedly like he's supposed to get out earlier, but no date.
Damn, like from jail, like from prison.
Yeah,
from prison?
from prison.
Oh, they gave him the whole pass due to the amount of stabs. That's crazy.
Potentially.
I mean,
ASAP Rocky, when are you gonna drop Don't Be Dumb? The dumbest thing I ever did was thinking you were gonna drop this album one time. Come on, bro. It's been 7 years, my dude.
7 years, brother.
Killing me out here.
That shit ain't coming out. That shit ain't coming out,
bro. Just hang that shit up. Yo, he might have dropped it on Spotify, bro. Like it may be hidden in there, you know. Like just
he dropped that shit on Bandcamp,
bro. His last album was 7 years ago. It's like
that motherfucker dropped it in LimeWire, bro.
Do you hate us?
That shit ain't dropping, bro.
Yeah, that shit not dropping, bro.
You're supposed to be the representative of fresh motherfuckers from New York, and you out here fucking having babies and fucking around instead of getting to business.
Yeah, he you know, you gotta live a little, man.
Damn,
right,
bro. All right,
Can't work.
All right, man. We'll see you guys on episode 78. Peace.
77, guns up, baby.
Let's go. Whatever that means.
Luka Doncic.